both nations warned of future strikes. My political panel is here to discuss. Jonah, I am admittedly in the midst of trying to think through how to think about this without more information. What's your initial sense?
My initial sense is I'm waiting for you to tell me how to think this through without the more information. No, look, I think all the caveats in the world apply. Will the ceasefire hold? Will some proxy like Hezbollah or somebody do something that Israel says, well, wait a second, they're your attack dogs, that blows up the ceasefire? So we don't know. But if it holds, it looks to me, and I don't want to be crass about the politics of it, but it's the political panel, that this is just a very successful effort by the Trump administration, pending more information about how the battle damage assessment and all that kind of stuff. But I think this is going to be popular with Americans. It hasn't led to we are getting into the sort of Iraq syndrome where we thought we were going to have a replay of Iraq. If it doesn't turn into anything that looks like that, I think it's a win on the merits on national security. I think Trump was largely justified in what he did. I have caveats, and it's a win politically.
I think that there are still some questions that are out there. You saw that the president said they were obliterated. That you saw earlier on your show. They're talking about they're decapitated. We still don't know what Iran's nuclear capabilities are. We won't know that for quite some time. I think that's why, and Democrats also want briefings to see exactly what happened. I do think that Trump often goes out and he claims success and he claims a victory. And the politics of this is that he knew that his party was on the brink of coming after him because they did not want to go to a war. The polling showed that the American people did not believe that we should be getting involved in this conflict. And so Trump was looking for an out. Actually, all parties were looking for an out, but in particular, Trump. He needed to show that this was a win. He needed to show that this was success. And I think that, frankly, I do think that he succeeded in doing that. With that said, I think there's still a lot of questions about what are Iran's nuclear capabilities like. Does this hold? What does this look like in a few weeks, in a few months, et cetera? And I think that everyone should be asking those questions right now because I always take Trump's word with a grain of salt when he's like, total victory. We don't know if it's total victory yet.
Yeah, and to be clear, I don't want to speak for you guys, but the reason why I'm saying I'm still trying to think through how to think about